Hello, welcome back to another video with the Total Newb Trader. It is April the 29th. I've made some changes to my layout here just a little since I made the video on how to set this up yesterday. I added another watch list here, and I've got the calls I'm looking at now just kind of sitting on this watch list. It's linked to my option chain, and it's linked down here to my order entry. So we'll see how that goes today. Maybe I'll just be able to click these in, switch over, load it into my order entry, and it might be a little faster for me because my executions haven't been the fastest as of late. So I've squished my news over a little. At first I had this on another screen, and then I felt like it was too far away. So I got it back in here now. So the market's due to open in about 25 seconds. And you can see that Facebook's going crazy. It's plus 23 in the pre-market. Everything here is green. It's looking like the SPY and Q are both gapping up to new all-time highs at the same time. So it's kind of crazy right now. Not really sure how it's going to affect the prices here, but, well, we're going to find out. So I'm watching Facebook. I've got my 335 call. I'm wondering if this can just blast up over the pre-market. It's looking like it might. Looks like the SPY and Q are just gapping up hard, well into new all-time highs on both. Now, I don't want to chase this candle. I almost chased it right here when it went over the VWAP, but I decided, no. Let's just wait for something to form here. Look at the previous day that Facebook had. Crazy day. Destroyed the all-time high. It's looking like actually everything's peeling back a bit here. Facebook's coming down, Tesla's coming down. It already dropped below its pre-market low. So I'm coming to look back at Tesla here, and I'm wondering if maybe a 700, this might come right back. Tesla's just falling here. I'd consider taking a 695 put here if it blasts down through that. We'll see. It's got a bit of a green candle. If it goes back red, it'll be a healthy flag pattern anyway. I did see the QQQ fall back down. And the SPY is also falling back down right now with the last two in a row red. Look at Tesla here, just reclaiming. Tempted to go in the 700 call. Looks like it actually would have worked out, but it wasn't the cleanest setup. So I'm actually looking to break the pre-market high first, although this might have been nice. It'd be nice to see a red candle here close red and then another push. And I'd consider getting in on the 702.50, which is in anticipation for the break of the pre-market high. And you can see that there's a bit of resistance there, so it's going to be tricky. We either bounce off or we blast right through. So this candle will close in, I don't know, roughly 11 seconds. I'm hoping it's red and then another green. Not seeing too much on the SPY and Q right now. They're just kind of chilling. Look at this. This is swinging wildly here. It's hard to make plays like this. We're just going to be patient. Can we reclaim our 20 SMA here? Looks like we're having trouble. Okay, we're going. I'm looking to get in around here. And then I want to see a really quick move up to about 705. Seeing a pretty decent candle in the QQQ forming green. This candle's about to close. How's this 20 SMA going to be? Is it going to be resistance or support here? It's about here right now. The orders are looking pretty red here in the tape. And we're seeing that reflected right now. 700 is a psychological whole number here. So probably a lot of sell orders or buy orders here. I'm not really seeing it in the level 2. Mind you, I don't subscribe to all of them, all the sources. Maybe we're forming a bit of a descending wedge here, which would suggest a move to the downside. We are getting pretty tight though. With our 9 EMA, our 20 SMA, and our VWAP, they're all pretty close here. Right around the 700 range, 699. Nvidia has been stuck around 615. It looks like Facebook's been stuck around the pre-market low. see Tesla has been stuck sort of around 700 for the last few minutes. Nothing's really moving right now. Okay, we broke through our descending wedge, I think, which definitely suggested that move towards the downside. I don't know if it was the strongest setup, which is why I didn't take it, but it's starting to look like it might have been alright. Moved about $2 there from $6.99 to $6.97. Might have been able to use a 700 put if I was a little quicker here, but it didn't really break the wedge, so it was already $1 in to those profits, right? Back to 697.50 put here, which is about here. Looking to break the low for the day. Almost seems like the pre-market low is acting as a bit of resistance right now for Tesla. This might be my chance to buy this put contract here. It hasn't quite broken the low yet. I'm going to buy this. I'm seeing big red on the QQQ and SPY. This isn't really moving though. I'm up $12. If this doesn't move much in the next couple seconds, I'm going to get out. Oh my gosh, I sold for $0. Clean. Oh my gosh. My profits were so quickly disintegrated. I was up about $23 there. And by the time it was filled, it was down to $0. So I'm just trying to keep these losses super small. If it doesn't go in my direction right away, I'm trying to get out. So I guess you could argue that that was a bit of a win because it went back green here and I didn't lose anything really. I want to see this move down again here. If this candle could close slightly green, that would be nice. Nvidia's falling off. Facebook's gaining a little bit though. Had I held on to that contract a little bit longer, it would have really hurt me. So it would have been a big loss. So I'm going to treat that as a win. The break-even $0. That feels like a win right now. Is our pre-market low acting as resistance? It certainly did in these three candles you're seeing here. As we're playing out, we'll see if it can continue to act as resistance. I would expect if this doesn't break the 9 EMA and the pre-market low that there's more room on the downside. And again, it could reclaim, Tesla's a mover. That's why we like Tesla if we can afford it. Seeing green on the SPY and QQQ. Two decent sized candles forming. Nvidia is still bleeding off a little. It looks like Facebook's maybe making a downwards flag pattern. The QQQ is very slowly trending down. So we're looking for another break of day here on the bottom. And I might consider getting in this again with a 697.50 put, which has a little bigger delta. So I'm maybe hoping that if it swings quickly in my direction that it'll help rather than going with the 695, which has a slightly smaller delta. It is cheaper though. Maybe I'll go 695 after all. It's about here. I would expect it to go a little bit past this if it did drop. Almost looks like we're forming a bit of another descending wedge, which is what happened over here. We fell through, we made a play down, so if we can fall through this, we might be able to come down. We also have our last right here at 694.45. So that's another semi-technical level that we could fall right through. We're still kind of trending down on the QQQ. Consolidating on the SPY. Trying to be super patient. Buy this. We're seeing red on the QQQ and SPY. I'm going to give this a little bit of time because I think it might be able to fall down through here. The tape is really speeding up here. See how fast this tape is moving? I'm seeing red on the QQQ and the SPY. Nvidia's bleeding. Facebook's bleeding. Oh, I'm barely in the green here. I'm only plus 10. I'm going to sell at 21 and I got 11. $11. I saw this turn green. I got out at just the right time there. So we had a very small move. We broke. I bought in maybe around here. We moved about, what, 82 to 50, I don't know, 50 cents, barely 60 cents. Not even. I got $11. You can see my fill price for my contracts here. The first one was basically a break even, right? It was 2 cents more plus commission fees. Probably I paid about $2 in commissions there, so I broke even. And then this one was 63 to 76, so about 13 cents, which is about $1 a cent plus commission fees taken off, so I'm about $11 there. Well, looks like my technical readings here are working out. Does seem like we're on the right page. Making another move to the downside. I'm going to buy in again. And I'm going to sell. Okay, we're up to 23. Another quick scalp. Very, very quick. I was in that for, oh gosh, seconds. About what, 4 or 5 seconds? And I made another couple bucks. Looks like I moved 14 cents there, so another about $14, right? It was at 14 before, we're at 28 now. I was seeing red on the QQQ, pretty big red, so I just took that quick scalp again, and we're up 23. It's not bad. It would be really easy to give a $23 profit away today on Tesla. One little mistake would flip that, as you've seen. So you know what? I think I might call it today. My levels worked out. I was finally able to play some Tesla again. It looks like our descending wedges, every time we broke it, we had a move for the downside. You see the first one here, the second one here. Hey, we might even make another descending wedge here, but I don't think I'm going to play this one. Look, it's another descending wedge forming with a bottom. Let's just watch this play out. I'm not going to buy into this time because I'm going to lock in my profits for the day, but let's see if this makes another move to the downside. I'm seeing red on the QQQ. I'm seeing red on the SPY. Mind you, they are a little overextended because they've had a bunch of red candles in a row. So they might be finding a bottom. The lower this goes, the riskier it is for a bounce back, which is why I'm trying to keep those sell profits like this so quick, right? Just a couple seconds. And Tesla made another move down through the wedge, and there it goes. It's a bit of FOMO here because this is like the cleanest move yet. There's a huge red candle in the QQQ and the SPY. Would have been another scalp. Let's see, 693.87 to sort of 693.02 would have been maybe like a 70-cent scalp, about $1 a cent if I was really quick on that. So I hope that today you've seen this descending wedge pattern working out. We saw it work 3 times in a row here, which was really cool that I got to capture that one. So I hope you guys maybe can pick something up from this. It doesn't work every time, obviously. Sometimes we break the wedge and we blast up, right? But it worked for us today. $23 US. I'm going to lock that in. I know it's a bit small, but I've been having a lot of losses lately, so it feels good to lock up a small win for the day, right? Thanks for watching another video with the Total Newb Trader. Check back in tomorrow, see if we can make something else happen.